Howdy ho, my fellow podcastration classic hosers and posers and bullshit dozers. Yeah, you know the drill. It's another video of me biking, more of Punxsutawney. That's what I did last video, and this is more of the same. There's a kiss for you. And yes, this one is titled Outhouse Jokes because that's what we do. We tell outhouse jokes, and we end this one with yet another liquor and poker classic. That is Outhouse Al. You do not want to miss that. So watch this stupid video, listen to this stupid podcast, and then at the end, you will be rewarded with an even stupider song. Because that's how we roll here on Podcastration Classic. So, kill off this next 45 seconds. I am sitting on my lovely porch on a lovely day. It's the end of June, and it's only mid-70s, I think. Holy hell, last year this time, I know it was very hot and humid. But so far, so good this year. But I'm not going to jinx it. I know the hot weather's on the way. And I do want to do some swimming soon, so hopefully I can do that. Hopefully I have some of it on video for a later podcast. Until then, watch this one, hear our song, all that jazz. All right, Paul, you know what to do. Let's fucking podcast and get this one going. Episode number 83. Ha ha ha. Later.
You wanted the best? Well, here's something even better in 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're not going to talk about, we were just discussing that Levon was confused as to why we celebrate St. Patrick's Day the week before St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about it, so I guess we are. Because I had this
we're not going to go into, we're not going to talk about it for 10 minutes.
I just think it's weird that they celebrate St. Patrick's Day a Saturday ahead of the time instead of just the Friday of St. Patrick's Day or that Saturday after. This is the weekend of St. Patrick's Day. This is Saturday. St. Patrick's Day was last night, but everybody celebrated it last Saturday.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it this Saturday, one day after, they'd rather do it a whole week ahead of time. Or, because, you said there's a parade.
Levon, if you want to have a reason to drink, wouldn't you want 2 reasons to drink?
Well, that's what I will do. That's what I'm thinking, dude. But I'm cool with doing it last week and this week. That's what I'm thinking.
Celebrated and actual.
Dude, the Irish, every day is a drinking day.
When Memorial Day comes around, do you drink on the Sunday or do you drink on the Monday?
Okay, but St. Patrick's Day is a Friday. Do it that day or the following Saturday.
But they're not going to shut down the city of Pittsburgh on a work day.
Do it the Saturday after. It's one day.
Yeah, but nobody's going to you're not going to celebrate Christmas December 26th just because.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
We don't have to because we're off, but why not?
Because it's a day after.
We don't celebrate it the weekend before either because everybody's off. You celebrate Christmas Day on Christmas Day.
Yeah, but you'd get the day off if Christmas fell on a Thursday. I don't know. It just happens.
It just happens.
There's not a Christmas.
I'm not upset about it. I just think it's silly. I know. Here's the thing. I don't remember this ever happening. I only
know it because working at the jail, there's during the parade, there's the honor guard from the jail that is in the parade. So I know the parade is always the Saturday.
Yeah, this is the first year I've ever seen this happen. I've been to bars plenty of times on St. Patrick's Day, and it's been the weekend of.
Next year, St. Patrick's Day, the 17th, will probably fall on a Saturday, and it won't be an issue.
Yeah.
But because, this year, it falls on a Friday.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's been on, a Thursdays, I think, and we celebrated, it was St. Patrick's Day weekend. That's what we called it. That's what, it was the weekend, and you did it for 3 days, whatever. It started Thursday, and you did it till Saturday and Sunday. That's why I've never noticed this before till this year.
This year is different because it falls so far apart.
Yeah.
Since the holiday falls on a Friday rather than a Saturday.
Cause we Irish like to laugh. The Irish.
That was a great song.
Yeah, we actually had a song for it. But,
it wasn't for St. Patrick's Day. It was for having a small wiener.
The Irish curse.
So anyhow,
yeah.
so that was the thing we were going to talk about.
We can move on to that.
But we just scratched the surface of it. We didn't really like dive deep into it. We just wanted to discuss it as something to discuss, but not something to like really talk about.
All right, give us an intro real quick.
I'm salesman.
And let's open these beers.
We're going to try to sync these up.
Oh, are we going to sync these up?
I don't know. It's your call.
Well, it's not up to me because you already hold yours up to the.
Yeah.
You're already saying it. We're already living this life. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I don't think
I was off
very...
a little bit.
Yeah, you were even in charge, and mine's actually a little.
Dude, it felt like I was gonna pull my fingernail off. I'm a fingernail biatch.
I've been really making it a point to not bite my fingernails lately.
I can't do that. I bite mine.
Yeah,
I rip my toenails to shreds too. I pick
Yeah.
at them.
Just
when I watch TV.
Ooh.
I just do it.
Funny you say that. I ripped a toenail off last night when I was laying in bed.
Just picking at it.
No, I could feel it loose. You know, it felt like it was really long and just flapping on the
Okay. Oh, I have that problem
Dude,
too.
you know what else is sad? Well, let me finish this.
Else.
Let me finish this stupid story. I felt it like under my blankets. Not Michael Jackson's son. Yeah. But under the blankets.
That comes up so much on here. That joke.
I'll tell this story later too. I have 3 stories now. I felt it underneath my blankets, and I thought, "Is that my toenail?" I thought I just took a shower and looked at them all not too long ago. How did I miss this one? And then I touched it, and I could feel oh, it's mostly just barely hanging on. So I ripped it off the rest of the way. Still on the bed as far as I know.
Oh, you just left it there?
Yeah, this was at night.
Oh, wait, Brooke didn't hear that, did she? All right.
No, it's on her side. We have 2 separate comforters. She has hers, and I have
Smart.
mine.
Why make it uncomfortable at night?
You know,
why wake each other up?
That was a fight when we first got married. That was a fight I was willing to have. If she wanted to have share a comforter, I was willing to have an argument about it.
I grew up with my parents fighting all the time because my mom got mad that my dad slept on the couch, but she freaking snored.
Yeah.
So
what are you
loud.
supposed to do?
There's literally a bass vibration from her nose.
Yeah.
We all have to deal with this.
I snored Sunday night, I think. I'm still not better. I'm better, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah, because you weren't feeling too great.
Dude, I was Sunday after hockey, and it was kind of a hard hockey game on Sunday. I wanted to call off anyhow for work, and I was planning on it, but then I was so sick that I ended up calling off anyhow.
Yeah, and then that sucks too because you wanted to call off not to be sick.
Yeah,
you wanted to enjoy
I want to call
yourself.
off and have a day off, and instead I had the day off, but I was freaking miserable the whole time. Sucked. So anyhow, I snored that night because I was nasally. I still feel my voice feels nasally right now.
You're getting that right amount of sick though, where you just get the blanket around you, and it's just it is sometimes if you get the right sick, it's a great couch potato day to just eat noodles or eat ramen noodles and.
You can call it oodles and noodles. You don't have to censor yourself.
I don't know if they still make that anymore. I feel like that's a product of my youth.
What do you call what is considered oodles of noodles?
I think it's just.
Is that the cup?
When I was a kid, I think there was packets of them, ramen noodles called oodles and noodles too, I think. But I could be wrong. When I grew up, that's what we called them, oodles and noodles. Oodles of noodles.
Yeah.
Oodles and noodles.
I don't know what I called them. I think they were, oodles of noodles is always thrown out there. Yeah. But I kind of assumed oodles of noodles were the styrofoam cups.
I think maybe they were just an even cheaper brand or whatever. It could have been that's what they were called, and then Walmart bought them and changed the name.
Yeah, I really don't remember. That's something I should know about. Me being a ramen boy. What was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, dude. Yesterday we went out to dinner and we came home. It was 8 o'clock. We were done with dinner, and that's a late night for us. We came home, laid on the couch, watched Guy Fieri, and I'm ready for bed. Guess what time we went to bed?
Was it before 8 o'clock?
No. Okay. No, it wasn't before 8 o'clock.
Okay.
It was 9:30.
Yeah.
It was 9:30. We could barely keep our eyes open.
That's respectable. I thought you were going to say
no, it's not.
8 or something.
No, it's not respectable at all. We thought it was going to be 11 o'clock at night. It was 9.
One thing is hours are, in the wintertime, that's more reasonable. But, in the summer when the sun's still out, it's you can't be going to bed.
It's mid-March right now for everybody who's listening. Travis Jack.
This will probably be mid-April when this is out. But, yeah. And I'm wrong. Last episode, I said that would be the weekend of Tara's trout camp thing. And this is the episode. So this week, when this comes out,
this is going to be.
By the time you listeners listen to me right now, I probably already got a beer staff up over my head of beer cans taped together because that's what we do at Dave's now, I guess.
You tape your beers?
Yeah, they drink them. I got there last year. I worked till 3. Got there at like before 4 o'clock, and Dave Jones, he already had a second beer staff going because his first one, you can only do them so high before they just break. Gravity just takes over. He was already on the beer number like 27 or something.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. I really don't know.
Good
Dave
luck,
Jones.
Shelly. But
I hear great things. I hear great things about this guy.
Actually, going back to ramen noodles and Walmart talk, I kind of had something funny this week. So you know how I think every guy gets a little Tourettesy when they're pissed, right? And you kind of just yell dumb shit sometimes.
Yeah.
But usually, definitely more when I'm by myself than in public. But I was in Walmart, and what did I have? I just dropped something. I dropped a soup can, and I just reactionarily yelled, "Oh, man boobs." And that's just what came out. It wasn't even like a cuss word. I was just like, "Oh, man boobs." And yeah, there was, many a shocked onlooker when I did it. That was funny though.
I don't know what my swear words usually are. I feel like they're always stupid, but I don't know.
I know I used to do it to be funny in school. Now my brain kind of reactionarily just yells random shit. And then a lot of it got egged on from watching Trailer Park Boys for a while, because that Ricky does the same thing. It is funny, but it turns into like legit Tourette's. Luckily, I just yelled man boobs. What if I just yelled some like racial slur or something and I'm mad? Like, hopefully that hasn't came up yet, but
Once you get old and like forgetful, then that's when you'll start.
I can't wait. I can't wait till I can use the Alzheimer's excuse. I'm going to be such an asshole. If I could live that long, I'm going to have a great time with it.
I don't think you will.
I don't think so either. I hope not, but I'll move on to. I always watch these science shows, and I don't learn anything. That's my go-to. Like, you watch The Simpsons.
Yes.
For me, I just go on to and watch science shit that I'm never going to apply in real life. But that's just when I'm eating food, zoning out TV. And I was watching this astrophysics show or whatever. So there's these legit scientists, and they talk all smart and shit, but what they're talking about is this multi-universe theory. And what they were saying is, like, basically any thought you have, they think creates a universe based on that.
Yeah.
It's cool, I suppose. It seems freaking ridiculous, but hey, they're the smart ones. But I was just laughing because by that logic, right now, an Earth made of pepperoni. And so I thought of it, that means there's a fucking universe of a planet, Earth, made of pepperoni. Yeah. And I just think that's hilarious, because now for the next 5 minutes of the podcast, we can just think of silly shit. Then like, oh, we're creating universes. I want an Earth made of pepperoni with oceans of Sprite.
And there's a planet where I'm doing your mom.
Oh, great. You had to go right down. I was going to try to build up some shit. I wanted to have one of,
I'm sorry for coughing.
Universe of all cheddar. Mine's just going to be all foods.
Is yours all cheeses?
Basically.
The universes of cheese. Dude, I'm excited. I bought nacho cheese for tonight.
But it's
to play
not
poker.
Cho's.
That's okay. I bought it.
Yeah.
Actually, Brooke bought it. No, I bought it. I used my card.
Whoa.
Shout out to me for buying my own cheese.
Your cheese. They should have a cheese card.
Do you think
do
you think Brooke would ever buy a jar of cheese?
No.
Absolutely not. She would never consider buying a jar of cheese.
Unless it's to distract you somehow. Unless it's like she needs you. She wants you out of the basement, so she just has cheese up here.
Just
for
have
you
a jar of cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Cheese. I love white cheddar, and I don't eat that nearly enough.
Like a queso blanco, I believe.
That shit.
You know,
so
when
good.
you go to Mexican restaurants and they're like, their queso dip is like real thin, and it just makes like a coating on your chip. You don't scoop the cheese up like you do at like a stadium nacho.
Yeah.
It's like a thin, like it's like if you put your finger in a candle and pulled it out and it just like leaves a coating of wax. It's like that kind of. For some reason, that's so good. You cannot put enough of it in your mouth at a time.
I've been looking at on Facebook. I see all these recipes of gourmet grilled cheese.
Yes.
Because you're like, what's the difference between a grilled cheese and a sandwich? And it's something about a grilled cheese, just the way it is. But this is on my notes even.
Good.
I have
good. That's a good segue.
Yes,
good job, us.
I had
we're pros.
Somebody had a post of the grilled cheese with Gouda, bacon, and roasted mushrooms in it, and it looks so freaking dope. And I'm like, or I could just make a cheeseburger with that. I don't know, but
Yeah, there's something about a grilled cheese
there
where
is.
you can have like
It's just a buttered bread. You know,
the difference between a grilled cheese and a burger are like it's probably not as many calories as you would think, but it makes you think, oh, it's a grilled cheese. It's a light meal.
yeah.
But it's not a light meal.
Here's another one. I don't know what Gruyere cheese.
Gruyere.
Well, that's
Yeah.
it. I never even heard of that.
Yes.
This one has Gruyere plus white cheddar
All right.
plus thin sliced Munster cheese.
Munster cheese.
I always say Munster cheese with caramelized onions and garlic butter.
Yes.
And that's basically it. And it's just, oh my goodness. It is so freaking
Decadent as hell.
It looked, just a picture.
Are you a tomato soup guy?
I can eat it. I
need
can't
it?
eat tomato. I don't like chunks of the actual healthy version of any vegetables. But if you can somehow if you grind a tomato into a tomato sauce, I like it.
Whatever turns it into soup, you're okay with?
Yeah, like I can't eat just the soup, but I like dipping them in the soup. I've done that, and it's good.
I love a pickle on my grilled cheeses.
I'm a pickle on a side guy. I don't like pickles warm.
Yeah,
And like
that's fair.
Yeah, I like.
I'm not
I like a crisp, crunchy Clausen.
I'm not going to say you're wrong.
Yeah, but I get it. You know.
The problem with a grilled cheese is it's so close to a nacho. Why don't they make if you got like a thing of croutons and use those as like your base, and then used American cheese and made like toasted cheese nachos?
That'd be fucking good.
Why wouldn't it be good?
I got in big trouble when I was a kid. There was these garlic croutons, and I just ate the croutons.
I eat croutons.
Yeah.
I snack
I ate
on
all.
croutons.
I get that thing of it once you pop, you can't stop. And I
Yeah.
just before I knew. Well, no, I didn't eat all of them. I left a little bit.
No.
And my dad or whatever, he's like, those weren't even in there a full day. I was gonna, they made us spaghetti dinner with salad, and they were just all gone. And I was like, and they knew who did it.
Sorry.
I had 2 other brothers, but they went right to me, and I was, like a dog, my head down, guilty.
Yeah. They knew it was true.
Garlic,
They knew
man,
it was true.
freaking garlic. It's just,
Why aren't there more? Well, I guess nowadays there's plenty of savory.
it's always the
Dude,
stinky stuff that's good.
those from the previous episode, actually last episode we recorded, I was getting sick. I think I said it in like the last episode because we had this popcorn. I don't even know if I had a beer last. I can't remember, but I had opened up this thing of popcorn and I thought like, oh, this is pretty good. I crushed the rest of that bag like 3 days later when I could like start tasting things more now. Oh my goodness. This like Jonas Brothers Indian flavored curry popcorn. Holy balls.
It was pretty good, I thought.
It
That's why I
was
stayed the fuck out of it.
Phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And it's just like, I remember seeing it the one day I was in Walmart and they had it like just in the middle of the aisles, like, dude, another thing. You go to Walmart. Are you a Walmart shopper?
Everyone is. You have to be, yeah.
You do have to be. Why do they put so much stuff so damn high?
I don't know.
They're like, they have shit that's 8 feet in the air. Like, you need a tree stand.
I think it's funny, some of the random stuff, they just crazy overstock. You have this one cereal aisle, the Cheerios section is literally its own shelf.
Yeah.
Like, the whole section. I'm like, there's no way they sell that many Cheerios. I think there's literally, like, 100 boxes of just plain Cheerios. And then there's another 100 of assorted Cheerios of whatever different kinds there is. But it's just like...
Yeah, they should put, like, on the side of their carts, they should put little ladders. You could stand in the kids'
I think you
section.
just climb up the shelves and get it. That's what they left you to do? Yeah,
If I had a kid, I would set them naked in those carts and make them get hot diarrhea on that little that little red, like, that little thing that flops down like where the kids' butt cheeks would go.
Well, they're blue in some cart. You mean on the cart? Yeah.
The little clipboard that like flaps
yeah.
down. Just think like how many little babies have farted and diarrhea in
Oh,
those things.
man. Yeah,
And do you think anyone's ever run a bleach wipe over them?
I always pull those up, too, though, because I always buy that, like it matters at this point, but I drink the 0-calorie pops and stuff, because I like sweet carbonated.
Shout out 0-calorie pop.
I like Pepsi and stuff.
Mr. Dr.
when I'm
Pepper
at
10
work.
over here.
Yeah, but I get the ice water shit. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that when it
I
comes
love
to
the bubbly
sweets,
waters.
I eat like a freaking hog.
Yeah.
When it comes to cheese and burgers and grease and all that shit, but like candy stuff, I try to maintain.
I'm much more of a savory guy than a sweet guy.
I like the sweets. And
I
gotta
like
control
bubbly
it.
waters. Those they're like they're flavored, but they're like not sweet flavored. Like there's
Yeah.
pineapple, but it's like for somehow like I can't explain it, but it's like there's no sugar or sweetener in it, but like, danged if it doesn't taste kind of sweet. And I like those
friggin'
bubbly waters a
sweet.
lot. Sweet, dude.
I have, well, while we're on the food topic.
Yeah.
So, this is pretty much a recurring thing on these episodes anymore because I just take shit off what I see off Facebook and stuff because that's how I live my life now.
Yeah, okay.
But here's my random silly news from Facebook and other sources. So I seen 19-year-old covers parents' kitchen in 28 pounds of peanut butter,
Okay.
which I assume is just trying to be like jackass.
Like a YouTube thing, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. Now the next one is in South Africa, angry baboons go apeshit. That's my wording.
Yeah.
And they were rolling boulders onto hikers, and they were breaking their legs.
Is this in real life?
Yeah, this is a real thing.
So
There's
using
actually,
weapons?
yeah, they were up on top
Wow.
a mountain apparently, or a big hill, and there was hikers. I guess some people weren't hurt. Yeah, they had to get reception and call in, people. This is in Africa. I think South Africa, so there's actually hospitals and that. I don't know
Yeah.
all the information, but they just said these angry baboons, I guess they got together and pushed this one giant boulder down and fucked some
Think
people
about what
up.
that means. That means
Yeah.
animals are like
Yeah.
figuring like weaponry. They're figuring.
Yeah, and they know
they're
we're
Home
not
Aloneing.
good.
Yeah.
Fuck these people. Fuck humans. Here's a silly one. A dad punished his 7-year-old daughter for kissing a boy and cheating, quote unquote, on her boyfriend. So, the mom's mad at the dad for he grounded the daughter, but because she's 7, he kissed another boy or something. But that was on a legit news channel, and I just thought that's freaking funny.
You know that dad's compensating for something.
Yeah,
You know, like, how dare you cheat on you? You
Yeah.
know that South Park with
I always say it's those people that are fucking.
yeah,
they're
okay.
the guilty ones.
Hey, wife of this guy, your husband is cheating on you. No doubt. If he cares this much about his daughter cheating, that means that he's having an affair. That means that he's doing it. 'Cause why
Or
else
maybe
would he
he's
care?
just a dad and he doesn't want to.
No, he's having an affair.
If she's being kind of slutty at age 7, what
Nope.
am I in for in 10 years?
Nope. He's having an affair.
Yeah.
He's having an affair. He's trying to like make the 7-year-old
That's what I
daughter's sins
think.
look
That
egregious.
shit's fishy to me.
Yeah. Hey, wife. Hey, Debbie. What's the guy's name?
I got a few more
Hey,
of these.
Debbie. Chris is having an affair.
I have an 81-year-old man survives a week snowed in his car eating just Werther's Originals and croissants.
That's not real.
I don't know. That's what I
I-
said. Why would there be croissants in his
Things
car?
that didn't happen for 500, Alec.
I'm like, Werther's Originals, that could be worse. I could survive a few days on that anyway.
Werther's Originals are good. This old man didn't survive by eating them and croissants
not.
for a week.
Um,
An old man, no friggin' way.
so it says 81-year-old man survives a week. I'm just going off what it was reported. Yeah, snowed in, eating Werther's Originals and croissants. Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream is on its way.
Okay.
It's coming to select Walmarts soon.
Ah,
Ranch ice cream.
I hope they keep it in the hard to reach section.
Yeah, nope. No fucking
Why don't you
thanks.
keep that on aisle
I'm
7 foot?
I don't even want to taste it. I don't want to taste it and it be. What if it's like? I don't even want it to be good.
Dude.
I don't want to like it. There's no way I would, but I don't want to.
I hope this coughing doesn't ruin this podcast. I hope there's something we can do about it.
She's having a
What
hell
is
of a
going
time.
on with her?
Your old ladies. Woo. Okay, I have one more here, then we can go to break. But it says a man is suing Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes, this is a real story, I think.
Okay, yeah, because the boneless wings are
Yeah.
just chunks of chicken breast. And he says they're nothing more than nuggets.
Yeah,
And that's, I think it's real.
I believe it's real too. And honestly, it's about damn time. I'm so tired of that.
It's one of the ones where if he wins, all right, that's funny. But if he loses, I kind of hope he loses his house and family over like taking him to court.
No
just 'cause,
way.
like, yeah.
No way. They've been calling boneless wings for forever, and they're nothing to do with the wing. That's like calling, like, if you paint peas yellow and calling it corn.
To me, it's like a Borat thing. Remember how he's in the grocery aisle and he just kept being like, "What's this?"
Yeah,
the guy's
it's
like, cheese. Like the
cheese.
joke's basically like, "Look how much."
Look how many cheeses we
Yeah.
have.
I think at Buffalo Wild Wings, it's like, okay, so you have regular wings, boneless wings, and chicken strips. Why can't you just get wings or chicken strips? Like, do you really need boneless wings? Like, what's the point of it?
So I think my guess would be the reason why you do this is because Number one, Tyson Chicken probably has too many lawyers.
Probably. Yeah, I guess they have that market cornered, huh?
Well, Tyson's been calling them boneless wings for forever.
Yeah.
Knowing they're like anatomically correct. Whereas Buffalo Wild Wings is probably the smallest, deepest pockets you can get to. Like the smallest big fish. You could sue, I don't know, your local pizza joint for selling bottom. If you sued A&B Pizza for calling their wings boneless wings, you wouldn't get very much.
I hope they go to court and throughout the trial they find out it's not even chicken, it's just like alligator.
Yeah.
They just been like, look, Florida has a gator problem. Let's just get rid of these.
They found a way to turn Aquafina water bottles
it's fucking good.
into wings.
I ate an alligator, apparently. That's what's on the menu. It was just fried. It just tastes like fried chicken. That's actually what it was. I was at Cooter's Bar in Clearwater Bay, Florida. Yeah, they had said fried alligator tail, and it literally was boneless wings. Actually, that could be fucking possible.
Could be. You might have a lawsuit.
Yeah. All right, we can take a ad break here.
Is it ad time?
Yeah.
It's about ad time?
It's about ad time.
I really like Lizzo. I think.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh no, get away from me, you friggin' ginger!
Ah! What the hell?
Are you sick and tired of being grossed out by the red-haired, freckly freaks that are gingers? Well, now you can send them packing with Ginger Repale. Harnessing the same ultraviolet radiation that the sun uses to burn redheads, Ginger Repale is specifically formulated to instantly irritate ginger flesh upon contact. Simply chug a 45-ounce can of delicious, freshly brewed Ginger Repale and then let its all-natural ingredients do the rest. As any ginger gets within a 50-foot range, their spotty pheromones will automatically trigger Ginger Repale's defensive compounds that it'll give you a ferocious belch that burns gingers and only gingers on contact. It's guaranteed to be fast and effective at keeping those ugly, useless stepfather punching bags at a very healthy distance or we'll refund your purchase. So don't put up with socializing with those soulless sun magnets and purchase Ginger Repale. Because we like to say here, Practicorp! The only good ginger is the one way over there. Not available in Ireland.
Once upon a time, in a grocery store close by, there was an all-new cereal with not only a delicious, crunchy, out-of-this-world taste, but was also shaped like a movie legend. But don't just take my word for it. Go ahead and tell them, Chewie. That's right, kids. Introducing Wookie Crisp. Each and every bowl of Wookie Crisp contains enough vitamins and minerals to build a combat droid with.
Roger.
You said it. It's a fun, tasty way to fill up on the Force each morning to battle against the evil sleepiness of the dark side. So don't just settle for cheap imitations. Only one true, all-in-one meal has the intergalactic ingredients that's part of your daily, well-rounded breakfast. And that's Wookie Crisp. They're light years ahead of the leading brands. They're delicious, they're healthy, and they're so chewy.
Manufactured by the Bismarck Food Corporation. This product may contain peanuts, grains, and toenail clippings.
Back. We're back.
To talk more nonsense.
What I really want to talk about is our beer review.
Beer review!
All right.
Perfect.
I picked this beer out to review literally because of the label.
Dude, the can.
Just the can.
The can is the funniest, stupidest can I've seen in a long time. Really a breath of fresh, stupid air.
Well, we might as well say what it is first, because that's what the can is, a picture of. It's Thin Man Brewery, which I've never heard of.
Never heard of it.
And the beer's called Trial by Wombat. It's an India Pale Ale, hopped with Galaxy.
Galaxy, far
Galaxy,
away.
into Intergalactic
light
hops,
years.
hops,
Intergalactic,
hops,
planetary, intergalactic.
Dude, there's gotta be a Beastie
intergalactic,
Boys beer.
planetary.
Fucking great song.
There was Yeasty
That,
Boys.
Intergalactic, Planetary, and Sabotage. There's like
No,
the.
yo.
Oh,
Dude,
man,
you know what
there's-
else is a great Beastie Boys? Like Shadrach, Meshach,
save it,
Abednego?
because we can get into that later.
Okay.
Yeah,
I liked
save
a
that.
lot of
That's
Beastie
a
Boys.
segment we got later. But yeah, Trial by Wombat. It's 7% alcohol. Let's see, Buffalo, New York. Oh, that's close.
That's where
but-
it's from, everybody.
And the beer can, the whole can is a picture of a wombat.
Yeah, like a live action picture. Like it's not an animated wombat.
Yeah, and it's zoomed in on the face, and you know how animals look like they're smiling, but usually they're really not. Like most animals aren't capable of smiling. I'm sure this is no exception, but it just looks like maybe it ain't smiling. I don't know.
I don't think it's smiling. It's just mouth is agape.
Yeah, it's just a mouth agape.
It's got 4 dumb
And-
teeth and some molars in the back, a little tongue that like fits perfectly in the center of
And
its
a
mouth.
wombat's basically just a big rodent, right? Like it's just. I think they're pretty.
Dude, no friggin' clue.
I think they're pretty big. Like, I'm thinking beaver sized.
It's got a big nose,
Yeah, big upper and
Overbite,
lower
like,
incisors for
beaverish /
Yeah.
squirrelish looking teeth, big stupid nose, 2 little beady eyes on the
This is
side.
an awesome can.
It's honestly a really friggin' funny can. Grayish fur, Trial by Wombat, Thin Man Brewery, funny can.
The beer tastes to me like any other. Not bad, not great. You know, good IPA. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's pretty tasty.
Standard
so
craft
drinking it from a
beers.
can, I would have to say it's probably on the hazy side.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
from like the way it sits in your mouth, the way it like goes down, it tastes like it's a little bit more like smoothie
That's what I'm wondering
than a
if-
regular beer.
Hopped with galaxies, like I hate like.
I'm sure Galaxy's just
that just seems like a pothead term. Like, oh, 'cause I
Yeah.
think like hazy's for like that market.
no description of the beer itself, so I really have no way of knowing like.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking it from a can, which is one of my no-nos of beer review. Like Levon usually drinks from the can.
I like. I don't know.
I like to drink from glass just so I can see like
I know
what
what you
I'm
mean.
drinking. Like, let's see what color this thing is and whatnot.
I just
but-
don't like to waste a dish when it's already like they put it in a thing for me to drink from. Why insult them by
So,
using another thing?
this 2023, Kenmore has this invention called a washing machine, a dishwasher.
I hear you.
You
but
put a Cascade pod in, and then you press the button.
It's not me doing
3.5
it.
hours
It's not
later?
us doing it. Like I said, it's just an insult to the brewery itself.
No, it's not.
They've packaged it to be drank out
Dude,
of.
Campbell's
Your-
doesn't package their
your
soup to be drank out of
grandfather
cans.
invented this tab system
Yeah, it
to
doesn't
open and
mean-
drink out of.
he
He didn't
didn't
open it
drink
to
it-
pour
he didn't-
into a.
Yes, he did.
No, it's in a can to drink out of.
It doesn't necessarily have to be drank from the can.
That's what they did in the. Do you think in
My
the,
grandpa's
do you think in
invention
the
fills-
70s or his 60s day and age they're like, oh, make sure it's poured into a can.
No, but they
Or
weren't making.
poured into a cup.
They weren't
No.
making Wombat Love beer. Trial by Wombat.
by Wombat
They
beer.
weren't making Trial by Wombat beer back then.
Whatever beer. You
They're
sure
making
they sure as
Schnitz.
fuck weren't pouring a.
Well, yeah, because
A
who gives a
Schlitz.
shit back then?
I know. I just do it.
Their lungs were burnt by Agent Orange and asbestos. They don't like know what a good beer tastes like.
Agent
They all have
Orange. Agent Orange.
mesothelioma.
That could be a good band name.
That is a punk band. There's a punk band called.
Oh,
Agent
okay.
Orange.
Well, then it sucks.
Dude, I know a girl, old lady actually. Her husband is like the only person from their platoon to have survived. He was in Vietnam, and they used a bunch of Agent Orange, and like everybody else, their lungs just rotted out from the inside.
it's-
Like he survived.
I don't think their testing of anything up until the 90s was very thorough.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts? Like
Let's cover an entire country with shit and send our own troops. Like if this stuff was that dangerous, why do we even need troops? Just do
yeah,
that.
Just use Agent Orange.
You
and
could have
wait.
killed North and South and just taken the whole place.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's silly. But yeah, I'll give it a 4.
So, Trial by Wombat.
I mean, the beer's a 3, the can's a 5.
Can is absolutely a 5.
Yeah.
I think the beer's more than a 3. I think it's a delicious IPA.
It's good. I am liking it.
That's more than good. Honestly, if you see it, drink it, tell them Podcastration sent you, and they'll say, what the fuck is that? We don't care. Just pay the $5 and buy my beer and never talk to me again.
Podcastration. Yeah.
Now,
we
if you
should
told them the Giant Squid Academy sent you. When people ask me where I went to school, like at work, when people ask me where I went to nursing school, 2 times I've told them Southern New Hampshire University.
Yeah, of course. course.
And I've never yet had the chance to say Giant Squid Academy because like I haven't thought of
Do you
it.
still have the cards? Or I
No.
have some. You guys printed out a bunch of
When we went to Las Vegas, we made
business cards with
for
my
you.
with my real address and phone number on them for Giant Squid
Giant
School
Squid
or
Academy.
Squid Academy. That's what you
GSA,
need,
they
though.
know. All the listeners know. So I want to do like one of those correspondence courses where someone sends you $500, you send them a coloring book and some CDs with like just absolute nonsense on them. But once you color in the books and listen to the CDs, you send me back the coloring books, and then I send you a certificate saying you just passed
That
the Giant
sounds
Squid Academy.
Absolutely awful.
Yes, but at that point, you are a certified
Yeah.
giant squid. And you can put that on your resumes, and when somebody calls you not GSA, because like instead like you're now a GSA.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah, you okay.
like if you were Dr. Levon, I'd have to call you Dr. Levon. But if you're
Professor.
GSA Levon, Squid Levon.
Yeah, that'd be
And
Squid
then
League.
like that holds a little bit of clout, you know? You get into some places being a GSA graduate.
Well, loosely related story on that, and this will be a segue to the next topic, but actually has nothing to do with that. You just said something about making dumb CDs. So you know how like if
They're not
you
dumb.
well, no, that ain't dumb. That's a genius CD. But you know how you go, or you know how you go to any music festival or like you go to a rock show, and there's people trying to promote their band, giving out free CDs, and usually they suck. My coworker is saying about he went to one time because we're at work talking about the music and stuff that we and you do, and he said about these guys were there and they had huge boxes full of their CDs, and they had to make sure everybody in this festival had one. That was their whole purpose. I mean, literally, he said probably at least 1,000 CDs they gave out, but probably closer to like 2 or 3. So, like everybody else, he puts it in. He said it was just absolutely horrendous. So he's like, leaving the parking lot, put the CD in, got on the road, listened to like 30 seconds, and he said he threw it out the window. And as he threw it out the window, he looked around, and on the side of the road for like half a mile was just CDs everywhere. Everybody did the same thing. Put it in, couldn't get through the first song, and just threw them out. And literally, like, both sides of the road was just covered in thousands of these bonehead CDs.
When I bought my 1998 Nissan Frontier, it came with a bunch of CDs.
Oh, yeah, any goodies?
I thought so. Because it's going to lead us into a conversation. You said to like,
Yeah,
not talk
I have.
about this?
Well, like we started from last episode, I have a list here of just
So-
rock bands
so
going.
here-
So we did letters A last week.
So
have,
here's what my truck came with. It was the Radiohead's greatest hits. Okay, love all the songs. Have them all already because I have all the CDs. It also came with a Fish Live in Brooklyn album, and it sucked. It came with a Jerry Garcia band album that I also don't remember anything of. I don't remember. It might have just came with the case of that and then not the actual album.
So I'm gonna go into the letter B's here, and
Well, leading into the letter B's, it came with Paul's Boutique from the Beastie Boys.
yeah, well that's the first one on the list. I knew that was your favorite.
I think I really like. the
I'm
Beastie
not.
Boys.
I can't have a favorite because I don't listen to them really. I listened through them. That and I'm trying to think. There was an album after that they're pretty
So
interchangeable.
License to Ill is like
That's their main hit one.
that's the one with Fight for Your Right to Party. I think Paul Revere's on that one. It's got like the early hits. No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
That was the other one. Yeah, I was trying to think.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
More
Brooklyn.
guitar oriented,
Ain't seen the light since we started this
And,
band. MCA.
I know that
my
Paul's
man.
Boutique,
Paul's Boutique is a classic.
and I know there was one after that. that was-
Check Your Head is really good.
Yeah, that might be the one. That it
Check
was-
Your Head is groovy, and honestly, like some of the early Beastie, but like the pre License to Ill Beastie Boys is like really punk rock, basically like Minor Threat style, like DIY punk, like hardcore punk. Beastie Boys, honestly, are just a
That's
great
what's
band.
so weird about them is you almost feel guilty as a white guy, like, oh, if I'm listening to hip hop, I'm listening to the Beastie Boys. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're white, but they are catered to, like, for a rock guy like me.
Yeah,
They just have that style to them.
they've got a groove.
Yeah.
and they did play their instruments. Like Beastie Boys were really good, and
Yeah.
there's no denying. Like some of it's comically like still like set like their videos were stupid. you know, but
Well,
of
it was a
course
sense
on
of humor.
purpose.
Like, yeah. It was like intentional. Oh,
yeah,
that
they
Sabotage
didn't take
video is
themselves-
hilarious.
They didn't take themselves too seriously.
No.
They were just goofballs who were like, they were good at what they did.
Yeah.
I am a big
I mean,
Beastie
that's the
Boys
thing.
fan.
Like, I just don't care for that genre of music.
Yeah.
But I still, I can listen to them. Like I said, that Paul's Boutique album is badass.
it's cool.
Very sample heavy, but
So I'm a big Beastie Boys
Yeah.
fan. I guess.
that's
it's not
cool.
like I had
so
every
favorite
album.
album, what? Paul's Boutique.
Paul's
Also,
Boutique
You Are
has
Paul.
to
It
be,
has to be.
Paul's Boutique has to be my favorite album. But it, like also, yeah, the fact that it's called Paul's Boutique really helps. But also, it is a badass album. Check Your Head's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
I'm gonna move on
cool
here
music.
to how about the Beatles? Do you ever listen to them much? Because everybody, you have to respect them. Just if you listen to music in general.
What's cool about the Beatles is they went through like, they were a band during basically 3 or 4 different progressions of rock and roll, like
Yeah, yeah.
evolutions of rock and roll music.
Actually, them and the Rolling Stones start a little earlier
Yeah.
too than you think.
There's a few bands who are oldies bands and classic rock bands, and
Yeah.
there's some bands that just didn't make like the Monkees are an oldies band. Herman's Hermits are an oldies band. The Turtles are an oldies band. The Beatles are
Well, the
they're
Beatles
just a
started like even the tail end of rockabilly was still there. You know what I mean? Like Elvis was. I don't know if he even started his Hawaiian stage yet. You know, early '60s. There was, Bob Dylan just started. Johnny Cash. Like like you said. And then by the end of their era, Vietnam War and
Little
all the
post-
full blown Hendrix and Clapton and. They
Beatles
started the psychedelic.
yeah.
They
But they were
started
also
what
in the
Pink Floyd did. Yeah,
they were also like the British, like obviously they were the British invasion.
Yeah.
That was that.
Yeah.
And they, the early Meet the Beatles album stuff is like, sure, it's goofy and sappy, but at the time it wasn't goofy and sappy.
Yeah.
That was cutting edge rock and roll. You listen to it now, it's like, it's ultra dated. But then you listen to like Abbey Road, of course, is a classic. Pretty much, if you're gonna like biopsy the Beatles and just
Yeah.
take like the
That was always my pick. I like the man. Right when they broke up,
White
they were
Album.
just gonna get better. I think they were starting to take influences from people around them for a change.
I don't know, because
And
they were psychedelic, they were oldies, they
Yeah.
were classic rock, like they were everything. So like Helter Skelter is such a badass song.
that everyone's
song
covered.
Fucking rocks.
Yeah, and they were getting more rock as they went. I think that's what I mean. Like
Ozzy would have been
freaking Yoko.
thrilled to have written
Well, that's
Helter
the next.
Skelter for
We got one more band before we gotta go into our song.
is it going to
That's
be Black
the-
Sabbath?
the
Is
Black
that-
Sabbath.
did I perfectly segue?
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
Black
that's,
Sabbath. You'll know them from their biggest hit, Helter Skelter.
yeah. I don't know if they covered any song ever, as far as I know. I'm sure they have, but I can't think of any.
Songs that Black Sabbath covered.
I don't know. And if they did, it'd be obscure. But
They
yeah,
ever do
I mean,
English Rose?
I don't know.
The Motorhead. So I know like Lemmy and Ozzy wrote together.
Yeah,
but I don't know if anyone
they
covered
weren't even
each other's
covers. Yeah,
songs.
and that
And
was.
does that count as a cover if you just wrote a song? Like
I don't think, because they both did the same song and they both released them.
I don't ever have to worry about like when Liquor and Poker breaks up. I don't have to worry about you getting rich off my songs because first off, you write all the songs, and no, you basically do. I write the good ones. You write all of them.
Well, I
though.
write the words, but I can't. Like,
Yeah.
so you write the music.
Yeah.
You'd still have a music score sheet to where I would just have words. So it only
Yes.
works one way.
But that's why I'm not worried.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not worried.
Yeah, I get. Well, it's
You're proving my point. I'm
Yeah,
not worried
yeah.
about us breaking up and
Yeah,
you running off with the money. Because first off, I know like I'm such a shitty guitar player. I still don't have to worry about you learning it.
I just play it to other people who don't play guitar, so that's
If you don't play,
We keep-
even if you
as long
don't
as we
play
do that,
guitar,
we have an
no one's thinking,
audience.
like, wow, that's complex guitar work.
yeah.
Nobody's listened to like the first time I heard "Rest in Peace," I was like, wow, that's crazy.
All right, let's do
Nobody thinks that when they listen to us.
real quick. Favorite
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Sabbath album, which mine's Sabotage. It's got to be. I love that fucking album. Or anything to add to them, because we have our own song, Outhouse Owl, and I got jokes.
Oh,
leading-
Outhouse Owl is a great.
I got
song.
jokes leading up to it. So
Favorite? How is it not Paranoid? Or the Black Sabbath? Or
It's hard to have a favorite, but Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is good, but Sabotage is like no hits. It's progressive rock, but it's just banger after banger after banger. Symptom of the universe. It fucking rips. But
what's your favorite Black Sabbath song?
probably the Writ off that album.
Yeah.
Never Say Die, not a great album, but Never Ever Ever Say Die. That's a great song. I mean,
I have a hard time not thinking Sweet Leaf is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Every time I cough, I think of Sweet Leaf.
It is. It's a tough. I could sit here for an hour and I could debate with myself over this.
Yeah, it is an easy topic. Who doesn't love Like honestly,
I know.
Black Sabbath is just one of my favorite. Like
Even
who's not gonna like?
What's it? Eminem had a song with that. I'm going through changes.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had that song with. Yeah, he had that song using that thing.
I suck.
Well-
suck.
Yeah, there you go. Well, going into our song.
Are we changing?
Yeah, we're changing the topic here. We have a song, Outhouse Owl, about a guy in an outhouse.
I think they can figure out what it's
Yeah,
about.
and smoking a cigarette.
I really don't think it needs
loosely
much of an explanation.
loosely based on Stool and a true story. So I have some jokes here.
Oh boy.
Well, I got a new toilet brush today.
Did you?
Yeah,
Wow.
but I still prefer toilet paper.
Ah. Dude, I was looking at. Can I not tell a joke?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was looking at toilets that have like bidets in them.
Mm-hmm.
Because that new South Park episode with like the Japanese toilets. Did you watch it?
No, but
Funny.
okay.
It's funny. Last few South Park episodes have been funny. I must tell you this. Some of these Japanese toilets, they are like $10,000, $12,000, but they look amazing.
come
They
with
have like
sushi?
UV lights in them that like clean
I've
everything
seen
off.
videos and stuff.
And they've got bidets. A bidet seems like a great invention.
Don't some of them play tunes and stuff or something when you
Seems
flush?
like it. Dude, they're crazy. They're crazy. They look really nice.
But do they have shit stats? Do they keep
Probably.
statistics
I'd have a hard if you're
of your
paying,
poop displacement?
You're paying $10,000 for a toilet.
You'd think it would.
Yeah.
I think the shit stats toilet's a better deal. Just saying.
Well, we don't know how much a shit has to ask on the John and Crap Rater for a quote.
I want to keep going because I got a lot more jokes.
Go ahead.
So, toilet paper's a lot like the Starship Enterprise. It's this is a good joke. It circles Uranus searching for Klingons. Do you know how to cook toilet paper?
Nope.
Me neither, but I can brown it on one side. All right, now hold on. I got some long ones. Okay. What does Disney have in common with a guy in an outhouse in Alaska?
I don't know. I just want to make the whistle.
They're both making Frozen #2. One more and we can go to our song.
Okay.
A very patriotic American goes to visit England.
All right.
The locals listen to his accent and determine he's from America.
Yeah.
And at the hotel where he's staying, there's only one outhouse to use, and the locals hang up a portrait of George Washington on the inside, thinking that he would be offended. However, they watch as he goes in, and then he comes out laughing. And then they ask him why he's laughing. He says, well, that figures. George Washington can quickly scare the shit out of any... I fucked that.
Oh.
Figures that George Washington can quickly scare the shit out of any Englishman.
Even though you butchered just the sheer act of reading.
Yeah.
You were reading a joke off a piece of paper.
I could talk with the reading.
It was still a funny joke.
Yeah, it's still a funny
It was still a funny joke. You tell jokes at an 8th grade level.
Well, I can write at an adult level.
Yeah.
Like this song.
This song is a good song. Honestly,
Outhouse Owl.
Listeners, I feel like this is a friggin' jam.
This is a good
You're
one.
gonna be bouncing to this one. This is a good song. Great job. Great job, Levon.
Listen to it on the toilet.
Great job, Travis Jack.
But don't
Great
smoke a
job,
cigarette.
Zach Boda. Great job if you're listening from Egypt.
Great job, Thin Man
Thin
Brewery.
Man Brewing and your Wombat Love beer. Great job.
All right.
Good night, John Boy. Oopie doopie, everybody.
I wrote this song about Outhouse Al, sitting on the john thinking about how we sure had fun, but he's long gone now. I sing it, why, son, he's up in heaven now. I liked his smokes, liked his food, smoked a pack a day, he ate enough for two. One day at work, in a hungry mood, he ate 5 full plates, I'm not kidding you. Man, he hardly chewed his food. Then about an hour later we heard him shout, I gotta drop a log, and he meant right now. Off he went running to the old outhouse, sat on the bog and never came out. He pulled out a lighter and lit up a tube, and all that methane, the bomb was fused. Whole thing ignited and went kaboom! In a flaming blaze he met his doom. I tell you, this is all true too. Yeah, ate his pizza by the pound with too much sausage and sauerkraut. We sure could smell it when his bowels gave out. Then the big boom happened, we were all spellbound. It lit up the sky for miles around and rattled windows and shook the ground. Oh hell, it was so fucking loud. So now I'm singing of the legend about old Outhouse Al. Old Outhouse Al. Oh yeah, I wrote this song with the smoke in my mouth, sitting on the john thinking about how it's been so long since he lit up the town, like the sun, a gross hazy brown. He made his tomb, he made shrapnel, a great kaboom from his crap hole. He left too soon, left this sad soul in his poo, in a bad cesspool. Oh man, I was so cool. Yeah, he ate enough stuff to feed a crowd. The food went in, but flames came out. Sure hit it when he shit it, it was just his style. Left us with this song about how the dude made a huge mushroom cloud, left a huge crater in the ground. I couldn't believe it, I was so fucking proud. So now I'm singing another legend about old Outhouse